Hi everyone. I can't wait to talk. I can't wait. I can't wait to talk about this episode of Batwoman. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best. It is the best. 10 out of 10 already. 10 out of 10. This episode's 10 out of 10. Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. I love this episode so much. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I love this episode. I love it. I love it so much. I love it. It's garbage. But it's like the writers actually realized their show is utter garbage and they just embraced it. And they were just like, we know that Kate's a disgusting person, so do you know what? We're going to make her a disgusting person. It's just like... Oh my god, there's so much. There's so many beautiful things in this episode. Right, so it starts off. Oh god, I can't wait. Oh no. I've got my water on standby, don't worry. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die recording this. I'm gonna die so happy though. So we've got the bat mitzvah of Alice and, well, Beth and Kate. Why is it called a bat mitzvah? It's as if you know that Bruce is Batman and you're related to him. Why at 13 years of age, 17 years ago, is it called a bat mitzvah? Because it's in Gotham? Anyway, never mind that. We've got Beth in a nice little pretty dress and a cardigan. And then we got Kate in a suit. Because I don't know if you're aware of this, but Kate's gay. So they had to put her in a nice masculine suit. Please, writers, please, I know you watch these videos. Can we please have a backstory of when she came out of the closet? Please. Please. Because I wanted to turn up, in like a full fucking tuxedo with Doc Martens and I don't know what she called. Oh God, I can't remember her name. Katie D, not Katie D. You know what I'm talking about. She's going to be there. It's going to be like, oh, what, Mum? Oh, my guy. Oh, my God. Oh, God, I love this episode so much. It's already 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. So, they have the most bizarre conversation with their mother. Look at her. She's in a suit. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh God, I love this show so much. Look at Doug Ray Scott as well. La la la. I'm mincing away to the car. Anyway, their mum, she gives them a couple of gifts. She gives them the necklaces, which we've seen. And her mother's just like, here, have these necklaces. They're red, which stands for blood and disease. And war and death. And you will experience all of these in your life. I'm like, what the is this woman going on about? And then she's like, it matches my earrings. Keep that in mind for later on in the episode, folks. I tell you what, I tell you what, at least there's setup and payoff. Oh boy, does this episode pay off. Oh god, so there we go. So we cut, look what she's wearing as well. Look what she's wearing. And then we cut to Kate. Oh no, no. Oh, this is great. So there's a woman where, look. Look, I'm not trying to be cruel. I'm trying to be kind. Never be cowardly, never eat pears. I'm not trying to be cool, but she's dressed like a fucking hooker. She's dressed like a hooker, and she's walking down back alleyways. And this guy could be forgiven for thinking, hey up, how much, sweetie? So she's on the phone going, oh, look, I'm walking down Rape Alleyway. And there's a guy following. No shit! There's a literal sign saying Rape Alleyway. Oh, no. But because Batwoman only saves women and attractive women in case she can get into their knickknacks, she jumps in before anything can happen. She jumps in and the guy's just like, I'm toxic, I'm gonna fight you. And then Batwoman beats him up, obviously, takes a gun off him, which he had on him, obviously, and points it at his head. Foreshadowing. Is Kate going down the dark side? Oh, she points at his head and then knocks him over the face and then knocks it out. And of course, the woman who 2 seconds ago... Oh, by the way, she gets shot in the back. She gets shot in the back, but she's got bulletproof and it's the bat suit that absorbs everything. So that's absolutely fine. So the woman who was fearing that she was running down Rape Alleyway was just like, hey, Batwoman, I would love to have us. This is honest to God, I'm not even joking here. I'd love to have a selfie with you, but look, the bat signal's in the sky. I think somebody wants you. I'm worried that I'm gonna get raped, but can we have a selfie? I love this episode. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 this episode. Holy shit. So Kate zaps herself off and she's like, all right, no scissoring for me. And then she turns up at the rooftop of GCPD because that's where the bat signal is. The rooftop of GCPD, and look, it's August Cartwright, who was, as you may recall, kidnapped by Alice at the end of the last episode. When I say as you may recall, I mean which you've already forgotten and you don't give a shit about because it's Batwoman! And there's a note in his mouth, and the note says, ask him about Mummy Dearest. Now, this actually proves to be a red herring of sorts, because Mummy Dearest is actually what August Cartwright and the children referred to his mother as, and she she makes an appearance in this episode, but it actually refers to Kate's mother, as we'll see later on in the episode, because this episode's great. It's great. So, how did Alice get Cartwright through the police station to the roof and drop the body off? How? How? Don't worry about it, because the next thing we know, Cartwright... I'm gonna die. Cartwright is now tied up in Kate's latte/gay bar. Hi, are you serving any lattes today? No, sorry, we're closed. Okay. Is there any cock or vag? No. Oh. Okay, I'll come back later. Bye. Oh, no. So Kate calls her dad to come to her gay latte bar with August Cartwright, who she dragged off the rooftop of the GCPD and got him here for some reason. And then she proceeds to tell her dad, we need to hand him over to the police. Oh God, this show's amazing. This show is amazing. It's just embraced the garbage. It's just embraced the garbage. It's all garbage. I'm 4 minutes into the episode and 10 minutes into the video. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm so excited to talk about this. So, Kate, Kate, I've got an idea. Why don't you just fucking leave him there? Why didn't you just leave him? Hey, go, oi, please. You know Alice who just carried this body all the way through the front door to the roof? Yeah. Well, you might want him. He's on the rooftop. All right. Oh, my Lord. So, Kate says, before I talk to you, Daddy, I want to get you liquored up. I want to get you liquored up. Get liquored up. Get liquored up. Because he thinks, of course, that he shot Alice. I don't know. Oh, God. Anyway. Alice turns up to the house that Mouse is in, where he's sucking on the fear toxin for the end of the last episode. And he's just like, hey, look, I've just watched Stranger Things. I've just watched Stranger Things, and they gave me a t-shirt. So she's like, hey, I'm here to save you. And he's like, what's the password? And she's like, oh, Alice sticks it up a Mo. And he's like, yeah, the red queen. So they do the whole password thing, and then he's just like, no, I'm fear toxined up. I'm going to stick you. Oh no, he says, first of all, he says, you know whose house this is? And she's like, who? She's like, the Queen of Hearts. And she's like, the Queen of Hearts. And she's all scared. Alice is scared. So we go into a cup. We go to, cutscene. Back in the past. My brain's dead because I'm so excited. So this woman comes out with an oxygen tank. And it's clearly a man. This is clearly... That isn't by the way, that isn't that isn't like the twist or anything. No, they just didn't want to have the old woman walk down the pathway, so they have this stunt man, and it's clearly a man. Walk down. And it's just like, oh my God, it's Eddie Izzard. And so it turns out to be August's mum. And then Alice is scrubbing the floors with a bucket. And the floor's really wet. But in the very next, here, look. The floor is soaking wet. Okay? And then in the very next thing where August says, put the bucket away, the floor is bone dry. It's absolutely bone dry. Can we get a shot of that? Put the bucket away. Put the bucket away, Alice. Put the bucket away. There she goes. She stands up and it's completely bone dry. Great continuity there. So Mummy Dearest comes up with her oxygen tank. She's like, oh, hi. And she's like, I'm August Dad. Oh, Mouse, you look so handsome with your ass mask on. That's what... And then it's like, oh, you're a pretty little girl. Oh, pretty little girl. I'm an evil woman, pretty little girl. So she does all that kind of stuff, right? Then we cut back. Then we cut back to the gay latte bar. And, oh no, I gotta rewatch this because Kate says something absolutely incredible. So BRB. It was the wrong scene. Anyway, let's carry on. So she's just like, hey, this is the plastic surgeon that you went to try and corroborate your story that you didn't do all those things, but it didn't matter because we didn't even show a courtroom scene. You just walked out the street after lying in a prison cell after being shanked. Because the show doesn't care. It's embraced the shit. It's absolutely embraced the shit. And he's just like, oh, Alice is currently sniffing up a bunch of fear toxin. Oh, who gives a shite? And he's just like, who's Mummy Dearest? He's like, right. So anyway, Mouse goes crazy on Alice because he's still whacked up on fear toxin. And then he puts her in the seat and then sticks the fear toxin on her. Puts the fear toxin on her. Oh, so she's getting a good whiff of it now. And now she's going into a dream state. And she has a vision of the Mummy Dearest coming in. And then Mummy Dearest has got... well, let's have a look, folks. She's got a pizza face. She's got a pizza face. She's got a pizza for a face. I would like pepperoni. So she's got a pizza face. She's like, ah! She's like, ah! So, we are meant to feel sorry with the mass murderer. This is where the show is. Feel sorry for... Right, okay. Last night, before I went to bed, I watched the trailer for this episode. When I say I watched the trailer, I went to the comment section because the comment section of any official Batwoman review, it's a gold mine. It's a gold mine of psychopaths. You just go into the comment section and it just reads like a crazy 101. It's just a bunch of people going, oh my God, I love her so much. She's such a good hero. And it's just like, no, she keeps letting her sister, who's a mass murderer, go free every week. And then you got people like, oh, Alice is good. I think of her as a good person now. She fucking murdered somebody last week. She had somebody murdered last week to go with all the other murders. And you're like, oh, she's so pretty. I'm so shipping her. Freak show. Anyway, let's move on. So we got Luke, who's a good little cuck. As always, good little cuck. He walks down a set from Columbo and turns up in the city mortuary, which is actually the backstreet abortion clinic where Mary is. Isn't that cool? So Mary has called him. This is what I really don't understand. Mary has called him because somebody in her clinic recognizes the partial license plate from the car that was seen going away from the coincidental sniping of the Beth from the other universe, where they just turned up into a random parking lot and two snipers were waiting for them. August Cartwright and Sophie. Because this show is garbage. Garbage. But at least this episode, they're embracing it. They're embracing the garbage. So I'm kind of like, why? Why did you have to wait for Luke to come and talk to him? Why didn't you just get the info off him and then tell Luke, hey, Luke, I got this info. It was if you needed a scene just to fill time in because you got nothing else to do. And she's just like, oh my God, let's go buy Chanel. Oh, it's so good. And then, this is it. This is the scene. So he gets everyone all riled up. And Dougray Scott tries to throttle him. And she's like, Daddy, Daddy, don't kill him. Don't kill him. If you kill him, we're no better than he is. You killed Bruce Wayne, you dumb bint. You killed Bruce Wayne in episode 9 of your own show. You killed Bruce Wayne. And you just don't care. You just don't care. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. We're no better than he is, but I'm a murderer anyway. So he explains that, oh God, who cares? So let's go. Who cares? This is garbage. So we go. So, oh no. The mother, the crazy mother with the oxygen tank, she's like, I want a cup of tea. So Alice makes her a cup of tea. She drinks the tea. She throws it on the floor. She has a pizza face. And then she's just like, this tea's shit. So she slaps her around. And then she pours the hot water from the tea all over Alice's hands. That'll learn her. By the way, I'm watching this and I am pissing myself laughing. I can't stop laughing at this episode. I can't. It's amazing. And then she's like, we're going to cut your hair. You got pretty hair. We're going to cut your hair. Don't cut my hair. Childhood trauma. Don't cut my hair. Oh my God. Don't please cut my hair. So she cuts her hair and it grows. It just grows back. So who fucking cares? Oh, they're embracing the schlock though. So she's running around in a vision or her. I don't know if this. Look, her hair's back to long again. What was the whole cutting the hair slightly shorter? We're going to cut your hair. We're going to take a little bit, like 2 inches. Going to take like 2 inches off the bottom, let it grow out a bit. You know, get rid of those split ends. Oh, this show's amazing. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And I don't know if that's meant to be little. I mean, it's Rachel Skarsgård or whatever. I don't know if it's meant to be little Alice or this is meant to be Alice at around 20 years of age. I don't know. I don't know what it's meant to be. But she's running around the house trying to find cream. So I think it's meant to be young Alice, but it's now in older Alice's body. Who cares? And then she's like, Daddy, or August, or whatever. Why has this refrigerator got a lock on it? And he's just like, I don't care. It's not for you. There's no cream here. Go away. She's like, but I need cream. Otherwise the mummy's going to get horrible. And then, oh my God. And then Kate just goes even crazier. She goes even fucking crazier. She talks about how she's got, I stand for courage and virtue. I stand for courage and virtue and the innocent. You let Alice go every fucking time you see her and she kills people. She goes and kills people. She goes and kills people. You are not virtuous. You are horrible. You are horrible and disgusting and you've also murdered Bruce Wayne. But she's there going, I'm a pinnacle of virtue. I'm amazing and everything. Fuck you. Oh, so Dougray Scott buggers off because they now need to leave. Because Batwoman is stupid. I think we've already established that Batwoman is really, really dumb. So Cartwright manipulates her into getting a glass of water. And she does it because she's stupid. So she gives him a little bit of water and then puts the glass right next to August, who we have seen getting free of his bonds. FYI. Why you would put a glass next to him, I don't know. Wait a minute, I do know. The script needed it. But if you were intelligent and had just an incy-wincy bit of brain, you wouldn't put glass anywhere near him. You'd give him the water, and then you put it back on the counter where you got it from. But they're embracing the garbage, so it's all good. They're embracing the garbage. So he he grabs the glass, smashes it, and then cuts his neck. He's like, you never take me alive, copper, and slashes his neck. In the last episode with the Dent daughter, when Batwoman and her were fighting in her house, when she just slashed up her mum, and she was like, who are you going to do? Are you going to try and catch me or save my mummy? And then she goes, exactly what he's done on her neck. Batwoman leaps into action to put pressure on the wound. Cartwright does this, and she just stands there. She just stands there. She just stands and watches. Oh, he's cut his neck. Oh, well. Embracing the garbage. I love this episode so much. So Mary's like, hey, Luke, how often have you been portrayed as an ineffectual cuck in this series? And he's like, pretty much every single episode. So they end up finding the car. It's all boring and shite. He looks at a bullet and says, yes, this is the right caliber without testing, but who cares? Mary's on the phone and it's not even on. It's not even on. But she's on the phone. And there's no light. There's no light. It's not even on, Mary. It's not on. You're talking to yourself, you crazy cow. And then she's like, we found the car. Is Kate here, Batwoman? Because Batwoman calls up Mary on Cartwright's phone, I think. It's really not... Oh, yeah. Because she's calling her up as Batwoman, but somehow she's modulated her voice on the phone. And she's like, oh, how do I stop somebody's neck from bleeding? Even though I just did it in the previous episode. Not even 2 episodes ago. Last week. You did it. You put the pressure on. You stopped the bleeding. And then, so I take it she's okay. Or maybe you just went, bored now. And then took your hand off and let Dent's mum die. Probably. You're horrible. So you probably did. So she's like, how do I do this? And Mary says, didn't you watch last week's episode? Anyway, she's like, put some pressure on. Do you have a sewing kit? And she's like, I got a stapler. So she staples the neck together and then puts her scarf around him. She's like, hey, if you want me to come round and be another part of your super team, because we're going to get an ensemble super team together, just like every other show on the CW. Let's just make them one big mess. Hey, when are we going to get to the ensemble cast time? Is it ensemble cast time yet? Is it ensemble... Fucking CW. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, God, Mary, get off my screen. So, Alice, who we're still meant to feel sorry for, even though she's a mass murderer and kills without abandon, and the person she murdered last week seemed like a lovely guy. He turned up, he helped her, he went through her issues, and then she had him killed. Because she's disgusting. Alice is a murderer, but we're meant to feel sorry for her. Because the writers are psychos. But they're embracing the garbage. And that's a good thing, because there's got a 10 out of 10. So she now has a vision of Batwoman coming to rescue her, and Daddy turning up, and Dad's like, hey, don't save her, she's useless. And then Batwoman's like, yes, you're right. Let's leave. She's unredeemable. Yes, she is unredeemable. Because every time you've given her the benefit of the doubt, She's gone away and killed people. Killed people. But we're meant to feel pity for poor Alice. Poor Alice, the mass murderer. By the way, Rachel Skarsgård is killing it. She's killing it. Rachel, bueno. You're hamming it up like it's a pig. Oh my goodness me. So Batwoman has now got August's neck wrapped up and binds his hands. And she's like, ha ha, you didn't get to kill yourself. And the hell, I've got to go watch this scene again. I'll be right back. I've got to go watch this scene because she says something even more incredible in this scene. Okay, we're back with the garbage. Right, so this was the scene where Katie says, I am everything you stripped from my sister. I am hope. I am honor. I am integrity. You are those things, and you keep letting your sister go to murder people. And not only that, you know where her hideout is and you turn up there just to have a chit chat. You don't even report her to the police to apprehend. You have no honor. You have no integrity whatsoever. And as regards to hope, you can shove that right up your swanny. And you were the paragon of fucking courage during the crisis on Infinite Earths. Where was courage in this? You didn't even say courage because the writers don't even know their own show. But they're embracing the garbage because she then goes to say, hey, August, you tell me where Alice is and I will let you go. I will do it. I will let you go. And he's like, well, what's stopping you from killing me when I tell you where she is? And she says, because unlike you, I'm not a murderer. I killed Bruce Wayne in episode 9, but unlike you, I am not a murderer. You keep letting Alice free and she keeps murdering. Unlike you, I'm not a murderer. I am howling, absolutely howling with laughter at this episode. It's just gone full schlock. It's gone absolutely full. We don't care. We're just going to have to write what she is because she doesn't show a single solitary one of these traits. It's brilliant. So, he gives her an address. Mary's back at Wayne Enterprises, which she stole. Kate stole, of course. And she's trying to find the secret entranceway to the Batcave. And Luke's like, what are you doing? And she's just like, well, you're a cuck and shite at your job. So I'm just trying to raid books. Why can't you just trace a license plate? And he's like, well, there's no registration of it. And then Mary says something. He's just like, oh, yeah, I never decided to look at unregistered license plates because I'm stupid. Because you're a real estate agent, apparently. Why are you doing crime shit? Why are you doing Batwoman shit? Why? Luke, why? Why are you doing Batwoman shit when you're meant to be an estate agent, real estate agent? Why? Can you explain that, Luke? It's as if the story's a bunch of shite. Written by shit actors. With shit actors. I don't know. Shit waitresses. I don't know. I don't know who this is written by. I think somebody wiped. They ran out of toilet paper. Everyone has gone crazy in the world. They're taking all the toilet paper. There's tons of food, but they need the bog roll to survive. You can't shit unless you eat, you dipshits. Anyway, so this is what happened. The writers completed out toilet paper. So one of them took a piece of paper, wiped their ass with it, and they handed it in. And then they put it down. And then the showrunner went past and went, oh, what's this? This is a great script! So, Luke gets put in his place, of course, because he's a good little cock. And he's just like, oh, yeah, it was registered to August Cartwright's mummy. Are we going to buy any buildings today? No, we're going to do Batwoman shit as a real estate agent. So Alice manages to free herself from the chair. Brave Alice! Stunning and brave. Stunning and brave. Let's feel sorry for the mass murderer because she's stunning and brave. Fuck off. And she gets to the door and the door's locked and she's like, oh no, I'm gonna kill myself, C's. I'm gonna stab myself, C's, in the neck. Do it, bitch, do it. And then, oh, no. And then Dougray Scott bashes the door and he's just like, Alice! Even though just 2 episodes ago, I said, just shoot her. Just shoot her. She isn't my daughter. She's got a fucking target on her head. Just shoot her. And then, when somebody did shoot her, and he went to the mortuary with Sophie, who wasn't scissoring anyone at that time, you pulled back the sheet, you saw your dead daughter, and you went and put it on her forehead. You didn't give a shit. Now, all of a sudden, no, don't do it to yourself. Don't do it. 10 out of this episode's amazing. It's amazing. So he grabs her and throws her down the fucking stairs. He grabs her and he throws her down the fucking stairs. And then he sticks some adrenaline in her because the adrenaline neutralizes the fear toxin. And so she's okay. She's like, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. So they're having a chat. I can't remember too much what it's about. But it's just like, hi, how you doing? And she's all right, Dad. And then they're talking about, I don't know, maybe they're talking about the earrings. I don't know. So they suddenly get onto the subject of the earrings. And the grandma has the mum's earrings. So she's like, how do you have my mum's earrings? And she's like, they were a gift from August, my son. And this is so good. This is so good. This is so good. So apparently this is the trigger that makes Alice remember where she got her necklace from, because apparently she blocked it out because psychosis. And she goes back into the shed where the locked refrigerator is, and she manages to get it off. She unlocks the refrigerator, and inside the refrigerator, there's Mummy's hair. There's Mummy's head. Oh my God. Oh no. Hey, you should never have raw meat and cook meat. You'll cross-contaminate. So the reason why they've got the mummy's head is August is going to take her face off and he's going to give it to his mum, who's like 80 years old, so she can look young and beautiful. You're still an old codger. It doesn't suddenly turn you into a youthful woman. You're like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, the show, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. So Alice is just like, fuck you, bitch. So Alice goes upstairs, knocks the top off her oxygen tank, and then flamethrows the fucking woman. That's not how oxygen works. That's not how oxygen works. If oxygen did that, every time somebody would light a lighter, we'd all blow up. That's not how oxygen works. Never mind. Somebody sent me a thing on Twitter last night. They're just like, before you watch this episode, read this. Dude, I didn't have to read it. I know how oxygen works. But hey, look, this is the least of the show's problems, all right? He might have thought it was a big deal. Trust me, this isn't a big deal in the grand scale of the show. So she lights the oxygen. I'm going to have a cigarette. Don't you blow the world up! World. Planet Earth. I knew it well. So she flamethrows, she Kentucky Fried Chicken's mummy. And August tells Kate what he did. And Kate kills August. She kills him. She murders August. Batwoman murders August. And when she did, I was applauding. And I was like, brilliant. Brilliant. You actually understand that your character is a piece of shit. Is a piece of garbage. That's why she doesn't care about people getting murdered. That's why she doesn't care about the people she has to save. And that's why she killed Bruce Wayne and seems to have forgotten about it already. And now she murders August. Bueno. So, do Gray Scott and Alice return back. It's just like, what have you done? What have you done, you daft cow? And Alice is just like, meh. And so she grabs a bottle of liquor. She grabs a bottle of liquor. She goes into the alleyway round the back, starts drinking, and then texts Sophie for a booty call. This show, oh my god. Oh my god. This is written by monkeys, psychotic monkeys. Oh, and Alice says, hey daddy, good news. And he's like, what? And she's like, both your daughters are murderers. Yes, they are. But Alice, if it's any consolation, she's been a murderer since episode 9. The show just didn't care. So Alice comes outside and she's like, hey, you can have some of that booze. You can relate to me now. We're both psychotic bitches. Da-da-da. 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 Oh no! This 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This was the best episode. It was the worst episode, but it was the best episode because they seem to get some idea that their characters are disgusting. But don't worry. These people are psychos and they don't care. They don't care. They don't care at all. So there we go. Batwoman Season 1, Episode 5 review. Oh. I need a month off. I need a month off. Can this go on hiatus for a month, please? I need a month off to get my sanity back. This show is written by disgusting psychotics. And it's all there on the screen for you to see. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming links. They're in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.